Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not California, as one commenter asked. Accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or maintenance guys who cause Macalanche. I'll show that to you later. Alright, I am your stealth video promoter, producer, whatever you want to call it today. I want to thank Top Cat for sending Friskies warm and served. Mama Cat was waiting for me. She's so sweet. And went off to Lucky Farrell's. And I have to help Kathy now. She called AT&T finally, and they said you have to have somebody there with a cell phone so we can talk them to see if the phone will work. And if it's not our fault, it's $99. And I asked her today, they used to do a thing called the wire plug plan. Oh, we don't do that. So I will look into that. It means I got to go to Kathy's. The last thing I feel like doing is going to Kathy's. I did not go to Berkeley today because when you see what happened, and my freezer's not working right. I bought a bunch of pineapple and grape fruit sickles, and they are finally firming up when I turned the freezer to 5 and threw out 8 Meals and Wheels TV dinners I wasn't going to eat. But the maintenance guy came in, lumbered by the Mac table across from the bed, said the freezer's too through, walked out, and the motion of his foot, everything behind the Mac table back collapsed, including the Mac nut. That jobs and it was, Nick. They sure make them Macs good. They work if you drop them from a high height. You can drop them from an aeroplane. They'll still turn on and give you that OS 10. So my old bed is full of the front of 2 fans. Got to put back on. Laundry. I bagged up a whole bunch of laundry. It was on the floor and it was in a bag, and laundry was all over the place. Blankets, everything, and it's all one giant bag, and I'm going to stick it under the bed for now. Patty's going to take me to the laundromat, and Patty's definitely moving to Vegas. Kathy doesn't know it yet, but I ain't going to tell her. So, that's what's going on. Yes, Alien Carl is first. And around the corner comes Beetle Bomb and Mr. Probe. Mr. Probe is coming up quickly as they make the far turn in the lead. Mr. Probe is second. Here he comes, Mr. Probe. As first they cross the wire, it's Mr. Probe by a nose tip. Okay, so anyway, I got and throw away about this much more than the recycling bin had in it. I tore up a bunch of boxes. I threw out garbage. I'm wearing the same shirt. It's 85 degrees in here. When I heard that, I said, I ain't going to Berkeley today. So I'm going to go tomorrow. I got to go to Walnut Creek. I'll go to Berkeley tomorrow in the mud for a while. I'm going to go karump. So, yeah. So, I did not, another reason I didn't go to Berkeley other than the heat is I was drinking peach water last night. Walmart's peach. All of a sudden, I would drink a little peach water. My body said, bathroom. Come back. My body goes, bathroom. Well, that went on all night. I fell asleep at one point. Then the other problem is ever since I had the Pfizer vaccine, I keep waking up with nightmares, night terrors. Someone's here. This morning, run as fast as I run anyway. So, and I got this thing in the mail. You may have won a prize, an adjustable bed. I bet you give me an adjustable scooter where I can sleep in, and the scooter will drive like a Tesla. And then another one for, they sent me one here, they sent me one at the P.O. Box for the same guy. The rest was all 20th century insurance. I don't have a car. Baby life insurance. I don't have any baby life insurers, so hello UFO girl. So I'm beat. I threw out 8 TV dinners, turkey. He give me turkey chili, chicken chili. I can't eat that stuff. It's horrible, and it kills my stomach. So, and they give me cheese omelets and chicken wrap with ranch dressing in it, which I also can't eat. So he said, "You got too much stuff in the freezer." We will see. If I empty out that freezer, defrost it, start over, and my ice, I got a whole thing of Haagen-Dazs. Makes me cry. Chocolate, it's like soup. So if and we got in the store and it wasn't like soup when I got home. Something's wrong with the damn freezer. So if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to clear the computer table out, clear the hall table out, clear the floor off, fold up the bed, and tell them to come and get this refrigerator and get me another one. So, well, remember, Carl, I can't. By the way, do your grades have any spare dentures that I can get when I? I can't chew anything. It has to be soft. Like mushrooms, I can chew, but not whole mushrooms. It has to be cut up. Sausage is a little hard to chew. Depends on how it's cooked. Bacon is a little hard to chew. Everything's a little hard to chew. I had English muffins this morning. I could chew those. So, hey, what would be the gray burger anyway? You take the bun and you put your condiments on. The probe pops out maybe. Anyway. So I'm really tired. I've got all the. I fold the bed, or fold it up, put the bag of laundry under the bed, and say screw it for now. And I will do the laundry. I'll probably do it next week, and then there's a whole area of the bed with. Cover the back on the fans. I did pick up a whole bunch of stuff that was on the floor and throw it out, and it was in a trash can over there. So I'm too tired to get up. By the way, when did my plastic chair shrink? I don't know. I don't remember it being this small. I don't understand it. Maybe them Grays had a scooch gun. They shrunk my chair just to annoy me. But it was past. Those pesky Grays, you know. And went over to feed pretty little sweet Gray, and she wanted to lie in the shade first. I don't blame her. I wanted to lie in the shade next to her. Orangey came up to eat after a few minutes. Tiny one got to pet her, and then she ate, and then I don't want you to pet me anymore. She's being fickle lately. No petting for me. So Mama Cat is now coming in the kitchen to eat. First time ever was last night, so she's so, and Fluffy's no longer chasing her. No, the bottom bottom works fine. It's the freezer part that, now what is frozen. But if I put a popsicle in the door, it isn't frozen. The butter's frozen. But other things inside the freezer are frozen, and then my ice cream, my pineapple and grape bars are not frozen. Now that I turned up the 5 and threw some of the stuff out, they're firming up. They'll probably be solid by tomorrow. Yeah. You could have said it was Gray attack or something. Oh my God, ow. I got a pimple on my neck. Ew, or something. Ah. So anyway, hello, Wizzo. Hello, Coast to Coast NHL Hockey News. So, in a minute, I'll get up and show you I now have the equivalent almost of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the mashed potato pile. Street. So now I have this hooked up to the Anchor Power Brick, which is fully charged, so this should last about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look it up. Excuse me. And but my body gives out, and I have to move the laundry. I may just for tonight. I may just throw the laundry back on the floor. It's still in a big, huge bag, and move the stuff off the bed just so I can take a nap. I'm tired. So. All right, please don't spam with all the emojis. Please, I beg of you. So anyway, that's about it. I got up this morning about 10 o'clock. I fell asleep at some point, had my screaming nightmare, and then the Meals and Wheels guy came. And then about 2 o'clock, when I was debating getting the 2:45 bus, the housing guy saw me, and he thinks I'm. And I said, no, laugh. I got a serious question to ask you. He kept laughing. I said, will you stop? I got a problem with my refrigerator. I'm going to Best Buy on Tuesday. So I'm going to look at refrigerators and ask him, what do you do if I buy a refrigerator? And do you come and take the old one and give it shoot it in the head and give it a barrel? So I will find out. All right, now let me have some water. This is ice water with more ice than water. I just filled the pitcher. Okay, now. All right, now I'm going to disconnect the phone for a minute, and I can show you the towering pile of laundry here. There goes the cable. Now, usually nobody. Okay. And I did pick some stuff off the floor. I'm going to clean this. I picked up the books that Fuzzy knocked on the floor. There's the empty recycling bin. There's the empty trash can. And there's the bag of laundry. And a box of clean laundry and all this stuff I'm going to clean off the bed. There's the, who are you, Friskies. And there's the front of the computer. There's the Mac. Amazingly, it still works. It's picking up all the Wi-Fi off the other Mac. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff to clean. So it's now time to see if I can drink Snapple. And this weekend I will vacuum the floor, finish cleaning it. But I can't go to sleep till all this stuff is cleared off the bed. And the cats want to sleep with me. But now Fuzzy can at least get to the window. I will work on this probably Saturday. Okay. I'm hungry, but I'm too tired to cook. Too tired to get something out of there. Okay. Can I hire somebody to eat for me, and then they can tell me how it tastes? Okay, here we go. Back to the thing. No, I'm not going to burn it. Stop. I'm not going to burn it. It's paperwork, a box of clean laundry, and stuff I picked off the floor. But I was sick from last August into March. So with one injury, another illness, or the side effects of the Pfizer vaccine. I've had 2 falls, 2 hospitalizations, crushed in a hospital bed. No, I take that. Yeah, 2 falls, 2 hospitalizations, crushed in a hospital bed, 2 kidney stone attacks, and 3 teeth pulled. And all of those meant I spent time in bed. I didn't do much of anything because I was in too much pain. And you need to be nice, Coast, or you know where you'll go. Be respectful to your host. People want to say I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm just real cranky, and I don't put up any. 20 years having a social presence on the internet, I feel I don't deserve to be attacked. Okay. get off my soapbox for a while. And I'm not going to burn my apartment down. That's ridiculous. So I mailed off a box of toys to Zoa for her cat Marty. I mailed off a box of cat treats and toys for Lucky Ferals. Tuesday I will mail off the second box to Lucky Ferals, and then later in the week I got a box to send to Zoa and two boxes to send to my friend with Harley the cat. So my house wouldn't be exactly clean, but it would be a lot less cluttered and a lot less full of junk. Once Patty has agreed to take me to the laundromat, and next week, the 4th, all three of us are going, both of us, because we're going to tell her anything to clean her apartment. I'm going to tell her, look, you are going to wind up on the street. The cats will wind up going to a pound and they'll be killed, and you'll have nowhere to live and you'll die. So you're not going to move in with me because I can't take care of me. And you're not going to be able to move into Patty because she's going to Vegas. No. They're just, she's packing to move, and that's taking and cleaning our van, and she's got the mama cat and the kittens to find a home for. I gave her ideas on that. Oh, I got commended on Quora. Somebody asked, where can I get a free kitten? I had to laugh. That's where you get a free kitten. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. There's free kittens everywhere. But I put a long post. I said, call your humane shelters. There are no-kill shelters. Call animal rescue groups. Go to PetSmart, Petco, Pet Food Express. Put a thing on the bulletin board in your supermarket. Go to Craigslist. They give away free kitties all the time. But I said, if you get a free kitty, see if you can also adopt an older cat. They tend not to be adopted, particularly if their person dies. Then you would have the older cat and the kitten, and they could be together, and they'd both be happy. No, she stayed with me when she got evicted. She was in my apartment for 4 months, and every night, first of all, she snores, which makes it impossible for me to sleep. Second, every night was complain, day and night. And I finally couldn't, after 4 months, about 3 in the morning one night, I hadn't slept for 2 days because of her snoring. She kept bitching about this and bitching about Patty and bitching about everything else, and telling me this guy at the store is a jerk or this woman at the store is a jerk. And Target and start arguing with clerks and arguing with customers. Even argued with one guy about his choice of ice cream one day. And I said, you're being ridiculous. Let the guy buy his ice cream and leave him the hell alone. He didn't tell you what to buy. Well, finally at 3 in the morning, I said 2 words, get out. So she moved in with Patty. I couldn't take it anymore. We've lived together 6 times. She's not an easy person to live with. Okay, hold on. Kathy with a K, by the way. So it's not a matter of tough love. I have to have my own, she calls me up, Patty talked to me, and Kathy's upset about Patty moving. She will be moving. Kathy doesn't want to go meet somebody else because, frankly, she's lazy. I'm very gregarious. Hi, how you doing? Da-da-da-da-da. I used to be Jor-El, but I've been sick. That's how I got so fat, I lived on Krypton. I escaped, but I have no superpowers because I've been sick. But I can talk to just about anybody on the street or the bus. Or I seem to I seem to attract nutcases though. But I have no. She did not smell. Okay. When I get the next video, you come on, you make comments like that, you're out of here. You're getting away with it. I can't do anything with it. Actually, I can. Hold on. It's time to put him on a timeout. I'll go. I forgot I can go in the hallway and turn him off. This will not look like this when I come back from Berkeley tomorrow. This has to be straightened out. I threw away all the boxes that were sitting there. But when you can't walk, when I had the accident in August in the hospital bed, and then I had the accident on the bus, when you can't walk for weeks, your house doesn't get cleaned. Now, rule number 1. Do not say my girlfriend smells. Do not criticize me and my girlfriend. Rule number 1A, be nice to the host. Do not criticize me and my girlfriend. All right, he just made another insulting comment. So, goodbye, Hockey News. I warned him and he wouldn't stop. Okay, hold on. All right. I haven't followed the Penguins. Patty took me out shopping to Walmart and Safeway. I don't know what MTG is. Andy Van Slyke, they traded them away. The Penguins are out of the playoffs. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to... I ordered another mouse because this mouse keeps crapping out. And I'm waiting for my cane. I don't know where that is. And Top Cat has ordered wet... He got wet food. He's ordered dry cat food for the kitty. He loves the kitties. All right, I'm going to go back outside. It's too hot in here. Let's see. It is 80 in here. You can't be respectful and nice when you come in here. You'll be kicked out. That does not matter of me. That's not a matter of I'm angry. That's a matter of those are the rules. Be nice. This is not gutter chat. This is my home. But this big bag is laundry. And whatever's underneath it, there's the fan covers, that fan and that fan. The box of cat food, bag of cat food I just did, empty trash in. That'll be done. But it'll take me about an hour because I don't have any energy right now. Fuzzy is somewhere. I need a hot shower before I do anything. Okay. I don't watch The Apprentice. Well, I used to love bowling. I don't watch hockey, but well, if I see the N-word spelled out fully, that person is banned. So don't you start, please. This is not a hate channel, except for disliking and hating evil trolls. Well, I think I don't like it because I have been fired from jobs. So I've had some bad managers, and I've been fired unjustly at least once. The guy was threatened. The foreman was threatened and told me I didn't have to go home. I didn't have to go come in the next day. And then by the time my mother called the owner, it was too late. He'd already hired someone. So, and then I had one job where I got my job back. So I raised hell about it. And they fired the person that fired me. But I never liked the idea of a story where at the end, you're fired. All right, you. Hey, where are you going?
Oh, hi there.
That's my friend who goes to nowhere in the desert or whatever that thing's called. So, conflict. Where she's a friend of my neighbor. Where'd she go? Maybe she's leaving. I would ask her the question. So, I was always amazed that somebody didn't get on there. You talking to me? You're gonna fire me, Trump? I'll give you a fire right here. And then they go at it. I don't know if you hired many New Yorkers. You're gonna fire me? And I give you a fire right here. You know, hey. Some of those guys in New York are tough, you know, you mess with them. I'll be nice. There's some good neighbors, bad neighbors. Most of my neighbors that I know in this building are pretty nice. There's one or two. I don't like the idea of the guy smoking crack. The old lady who's been here forever, she's very sweet. She didn't like it. I got a question for you. Oh. Okay. I thought she would talk to me. Hello. What grand jury indictments? If it's about President Trump, I don't think there should be an indictment because it's a political trial. It's out of hatred. I wanted to ask you something. To normal, are you going to go to conflict in the desert?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I just wondered.
Yeah, you know, my future, you never know with my future. If I had to guess something, no way could I guess what I'm going to do.
I just wondered, I'm waiting for us to be able to go to functions so I can go to UFO conventions again. Maybe I can get a grade to abduct me and drop me off at the convention.
They exist. There's no question.
Oh, I know that.
They exist. But it's like, what are we learning? You know, what are we really learning? You know, everybody just, I don't know.
Look, we saw one 3-4 years ago. Giant triangular UFO. Went over this building, 11 o'clock at night.
Wow.
But my iPad wasn't working.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, no, I know that there's Bigfoot and there's Sasquatch and, you know, there's a lot of stuff that our government just doesn't tell us about.
Well, I think a guy on Fox, I didn't want to read the story. Film producers, they're lying to us. They've reverse engineered stuff. I had somebody Sagan, the man that would put me to sleep every night. Cosmos, billions of stars. I never watched a full episode. I always hold on, my people. I'm live on YouTube. I never watched a full episode. His voice was. We're watching, talking about extraterrestrial life. He said, you know, I worked on the UFO. I said, what? He said, we have it in a hangar. We got the doors open, the lights on, the power generated. We couldn't do anything. That was back in 1984. And I never heard of Roswell then, or anything like that. So I'm convinced they're there.
Oh yeah, they're there. You know, it's yeah. Our government only tells us what they want us to know. That is all that they're going to tell us.
In 1965, 500 of us were in the Sierra. I didn't know there's a Sierra Triangle, the Lost Plains. And this giant 2-block long silver UFO hovered over us.
Wow.
I sent a report in NICAP. I was a friend with Donald Kehoe, the director of NICAP, if you know what NICAP was. Our wing commander, people sent in reports. Our wing commander sent a report to Blue Book, so did I. They told him it was Venus. He blew his stack. He almost got thrown out of the airport. I was in the Civil Air Patrol.
Yeah, wow.
And he said Venus at the time of the year couldn't be seen in the daylight. It was 12 noon.
They think we're all ignorant.
No, they think we're all stupid until
Yeah,
it's election time.
Then they really think we're stupid.
Yeah, but then they want us to vote, and then they kiss our butts, you know.
No, they want us to vote the way they want us to vote.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so she said the Sasquatch is real. I don't know about the Sasquatch, but and we know Sinatra was real because I knew him. So I wonder if Sasquatch has got blue eyes. I don't know. So I assume Trump got indicted, if not somebody else. See, that's what happens. You can talk to anybody, and something will, you'll be talking about them. But she's into the same stuff I am. And by the way, you can send donations via PayPal to falkie2013@gmail.com, and gift cards, money orders and checks to me for the cats. George Senda, 815 Court Street, number 786, Martinez, California, 94553. I get excited if a red Prius is going by. And super chat would be nice. No. So, you know, I talk to people like I talk to people, you know. I shouldn't be saying that you know it's called. Kathy doesn't think you know it's something drives me crazy. But what did you see? How did you see it? Where did you see it? It'd be more like Art Bell. There wouldn't be any silliness. They wouldn't be talking about what they had for lunch, or you can talk about that later in a segue, but not while you're interviewing somebody. You know, there's a lot of silly guests on Coast to Coast anymore, so I don't listen. Well, I certainly would do better than Kimmel and some of these other guys, in my humble opinion. And I wouldn't be necessarily mean to Democrats or Republicans, although it's like the clown circus now. I'm amazed. Biden now says that he wants our intelligence agencies to find out if Wuhan was natural or engineered. I'm going like, why didn't you just call George Norrie or George Knapp or Linda Moulton Howe? We've been talking about this now for what? Since a year ago in October. So I don't know who Mike Lindell is, but March of 2020, Tucker Carlson came on Fox and he said in February there was a story on a Chinese news agency site that a worker at the Wuhan bioweapons lab, and they are engineering bioweapons there, got bitten by a monkey. And he went out in the general population, and that's how the pandemic started, from one guy being bitten by a monkey. And it wasn't any fruit bats, and I pointed out, and I've been posting stories since 2019 on this. So October 2019, I'm a guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal News Forum, and videos, hundreds of videos. And I said in Indonesia at the same time they had wet markets with fruit bats live and dead, and not one person had the coronavirus. So you tell me how the fruit bat got it. So I don't know who Matt Gates is either. My knowledge of other people, I don't have cable. I don't like the direction Fox has gone lately. And with all the things, I've spent probably since last August when I fell at the transit center, I figure I've spent about 4 or 5 months in bed. So, and a lot of it was icing my knees down, taking pain pills when I could sleep, or doing a lot of screaming and yelling. So after I did the live walk and feed the cats thing the other night, I lied there most of the night until about 3 in the morning with spikes of pain going up my legs and into my kneecaps. So, but I think she's absolutely right. The government will never tell us what's going on. And I understand why the 100,000 protesters after the election in Washington didn't storm the Capitol and raise the thing to the ground with bulldozers and say we're going to start over a whole new crop of congressmen and senators because all of these people, or almost all of them, are corrupt. Other countries, they invade the presidential palace, and the next thing you know, El President is hanging from a lamppost. What would I do? Well, it depends on what the disclosure is. Radio show. I don't want to hear that. I'm deep outside my balcony. This is the Guy from Pittsburgh show. Our guest tonight is nobody because my phone isn't working. And here goes a guy walking down the sidewalk. He's pulling a suitcase. He's not wearing a shirt, and he's got very dark black and white and gray checked Bermuda shorts. There you go. I'd be like Steve Allen watching the guy in the street. I didn't say that. I said other countries do that. They overthrow the government by force. Not the army necessarily, the people do. We came down from the hills and overthrew the Batista government, and Somoza got overthrown. The Shah got overthrown. We're the only country where the only major country where people don't. The Russian monarchy got overthrown and they murdered. We're the only, and the French Revolution, they murdered the king and queen and the royalty. We're the only country where people get fed up and say, that's it, you're out of here. All the way out, you know what I mean? No, they didn't try. Nonsense. That was amateur hour. And Trump had ordered National Guard, and the mayor of D.C. refused to let the National Guard in. The alien plan. Oh, and there's my little cat. Hello, Fluffy. Come on. Oh, you didn't get any food. Well, you weren't around, kiddo. Art Bell comes out of the mothership. And all its cats are alive. Comet the cat, Abydos, they're all back. They're all alive and well. And Ramona. Yeah, what happened to that guy? Best thing on television. I remember people saying, it's the Baghdad Bob Show. And tonight from Baghdad, here's Bob. you're going to overthrow a government, you go in with guns, you go in with tanks, you go in with pitchforks and flaming torches, and you storm the station, you take over the newspaper, you take over the presidential palace. You don't walk in there with 50 guys and spray stuff on cops. That's not how you take over a government. Even a town this small as Martinez, with the sheriff being here, the police being here, you'd have a hard time taking over this town. Well, you know what? Contrary to the slander that he killed Ramona, which he didn't, she had an asthma attack. They were at a hotel in Henderson. I think they were in our building motorhome. And she died, sadly. And I have been hospitalized, and I've been taken to the hospital 8, 9, 10 times now. It's like, but I think Aaron and Ramona may have been related, or they had mutual friends. And Art needed that in his life. I got no issue with it. There are guys, the wife died, they don't use the traditional Jewish way. I don't know about Christians or anybody else. You wait a year. You're mourning for a year. But maybe Art met this woman and fell in love, and he was deeply in mourning for Ramona, and he needed that person in his life. And they were very happy. I had no issues with it. Kathy called me today. They're going to charge me $999 if they have to come out and fix the phone jack and da. I said, you don't know that till you talk to them. And you got to have someone there to cell phone. And I'm going to be the someone. You always worry about stuff that hadn't happened yet, and you need to stop this. That gets you all upset and worked up, and then I got to hear it. She would clean the hell out of her house, get it spotless for inspection. 3 days later, she trashed it again. Both Patty and I worked on her house last year, and Patty worked on our apartment 2 years ago and had it perfectly clean. We worked our asses off, and I wasn't as injured as I am now 2 years ago. And 3 or 4 days, it was like she's throwing food plates on the floor. She's not throwing the garbage out. And she had everything. We scrubbed all the surfaces and vacuumed and did laundry and threw everything, all the garbage out, paper, trash, and everything else. She trashed the place again. Then she wonders why I lose my temper. We've talked a little bit about it. I got to get life insurance for her. And the big problem with us is we're not together. We're not close to each other. Not emotionally close, geographically close. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to plan anything. And until this year, I haven't had the money to do anything. That's another reason I asked for donations. I don't have to buy cat food, or I don't have to buy equipment. The mouse cost $16. I didn't do cane, it was $19. People would help out. Then I could put money away and give them a year's insurance money in advance. And then some policies you don't get the insurance for the first 2 years. I want both of us insured. I can't read that. Oh, all right. How do you do it? How do I do what? I don't know. But she won't know what to do if I'm gone. And I'll feel a great emotional void if she's gone. I'm too old to go out and find a new girlfriend. Not unless I win the lotto for I can't read who that is though, because it's cutting it off. Oh. Appreciate it. Maybe I need to find a girl on a UFO. Kathy passes. Nice blonde Nordic. who likes fat men who do YouTube videos. I have no nuclear weapons for them to worry about. If I did, Wuhan would be a burning cinder. No. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Don't tell Kathy. The Holocaust, they killed you. Wearing masks is a safety precaution that may or may not work, depending on who you talk to. But no one's out there, hey, you're not wearing a mask, we're going to shoot you. So it's, it's not the same. Talking about the rock group, I have no idea. I don't listen to grunge or that clothing. I'm not sure. My knowledge of rock is Herman's Hermits, the Beach Boys, the Beatles, Chicago, ABBA, stuff from the 50s and the early 60s. That's my rock knowledge. So anything after about Chicago, that's it. 1975. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I listen to Frank Sinatra and people who can sing. Don't sound like they're killing a chicken on stage or choking a chicken or bashing a guitar or sounding like a dying moose. So, I'm in trouble now. Wizzo's starting up on me. Not that I can. Oh well, we won't go into that. Nordics who come and love to do housework, cleaning, laundry, and then like watching the man do live videos. Next on Gaia TV. People of Earth, attention, we are here to do your laundry. Watched all them movies in the 50s. What is it, MTG? What the heck is that? I have no idea. Guys come in with initials I never heard of. What is that? Mushroom, tomato, tarragon, and garlic? I mean, I don't know, or tomato and garlic? Pizza? Sandwich? I have no idea who Steely Dan is. I've heard the name, that's all I know. I have listened to Crystal Gale and Willie Nelson and some country and western folk that I like. Can't mention it, and Dolly Parton and Lee Greenwood and the guy with the I'd love to be an American. Magic the Gathering, I played. I wasn't very good at it. That was back in, I think, the 80s when I lived in Sacramento. I don't remember. No, not that kind of choking the chicken. Stop it. I'm talking about they killed chickens on stage. I don't remember who it was, but I know some rock group was smashing guitars and murdering chickens. The 70s, I think. That's when I said, I'm not watching this stuff anymore. I'm not listening to it. It's too weird. Willie has been known to imbibe, yes. I did a movie with Willie, and I think they did a movie with Dolly Parton and Willie, and in between takes there was a cloud. It was a mushroom cloud over Willie Nelson's trailer, and it was not nuclear weapons clouds. You could see it for miles. I got no issue when I smoke marijuana, as long as you don't drive a car or cause problems with other people. I played D&D. I played AD&D. I played Star Trek role-playing games. I played God, I read about that the other day. It was in the 90s. Vampire the Masquerade. I freaked people out because I was an emissary from the chief rabbi of Jerusalem, and the vampires in the game didn't know what to do to me. They were afraid of me. I did have that particular rabbi had supernatural powers, so they were unsure about me. But that was a big thing back in the 90s when I lived in Oakland. Thank you. Ozzy Osbourne I kind of like. Rest of the family, eh. I've never heard him sing, I just like him. Kenny Rogers, yeah. But if I hear that, you gotta fold him song one more time, I'll take a deck of cards and put it somewhere. I'm sick of hearing that stupid song. You gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away, know when to run. Why would I run? Unless I'm stealing all the chips off the table or something. And I miss my World Series of Poker, and I want to play in the World Series of Poker one day in WPT. And if I get my scooter, I will be going to, if we come back till we go live indoor events, I'll be going to, the casino I believe is open here. But I don't know how good I do playing against real people. I used to play online, but the thing, when I played against the computer, the thing's cheap. I've now had 57 hands with nothing but twos in them. Chutes and ladders, my God. I played that as a child. Here's somebody interesting. They got a guy with a van, and he's got somebody in a wheelchair with a lift in the back. I've seen those. I've never actually seen anybody come out of a van with a lift in it, so this is the first. Bugging me. I did in the 70s, but I got paranoid one night and slept with the lights on with a baseball bat for 3 days while my girlfriend at the time, Julie, watched everything. He just got out, now he's heading down the street, or heading somewhere. So, at the time Cala Foods was up the street, my friend, someone's walking two golden retrievers, one of my favorite dogs, they're so sweet. I went to Cal, I got 2 big bags of groceries, and I wound up eating the whole contents of 2 bags of groceries. I got terminal munchies, and I was thin then. Drug more drugs than 100 hippie lifetimes, yeah. Well, maybe you get an immunity to drugs, you take enough drugs, but it's not enough to kill you, I don't know. You know, like, you build a tolerance up. Like my tolerance for Motrin when I'm in pain. I can take like a whole bottle of Motrin, it doesn't affect me. Because when the knee hurts, it's time for the Motrin. I was on the phone today and I bent my leg and it hurt like hell. So. It can cause stomach problems, yeah, where everything causes stomach problems. If you eat too much. He bit the head out. Ozzy is what caused the coronavirus. It's Ozzy's fault. Men who bite the heads off of bats. He started it right there. We don't need Biden. We don't need the CIA, the NSA. It's all Ozzy Osbourne's fault. When the record player is off, that's his best song. My wife played I think that's Neil Diamond, Coming to America over and over and over again. Make it stop! Make it stop! Where's Jolson when I need him? Although Cole Nidre was okay. I'm coming to America. Leave, please, and stop singing. I can't take it anymore. Get out of here. Oh, there's the babies. They're coming back. No, it's a different baby. Different baby. I can't tell what kind of baby it is. It's a yellow doggy. He looks like a kind of a Dalmatian Shepherd mixture. He's got spots all over him. Very cute dog. Oh, good one, good one. Being in Neil Diamond fan is illegal grounds from the 4th to 37 states. If I have a choice, Team People named Diamond, I'll do and Selma Diamond before I ever listen to Neil Diamond. Or watch Neil the St. Bernard from Topper with, come on now, I gotta remember the names now. Robert Sterling and his wife, whose first name I forget. And the immortal Leo G. Carroll as Cosmo Topper. And I've never seen the original Topper movies. They're very good. Cary Grant was in one, Joan Blondell. They're fun from the 30s. Bob, and what about Bob? Divorced his wife over her obsession with Neil Diamond? Okay, I didn't know that. I've never seen What About Bob, so. I think of Bob, I only think of two people, Bob Cummings and Bob Newhart. That's it. And Baghdad Bob, but, you know, not in the top of my mind is Baghdad. There's Fuzzy. She likes to watch cars. If Fuzzy could drive a car, I think she would drive a car. She loves to watch cars, and she loves to sit. Hold on. I know you can see her. She loves to sit on the balcony and watch people go by. She's so cute. It's amazing to me. She's one of the few cats I've had that's still like a kitten, and she's 20 years old now. Whoops. Uh-oh. What happened there? Something happened. Hold on. Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, she sits there and just her head goes like this. I don't know what happened. They ever played tennis out there. She'd be going back and forth. They doing tennis matches. Buddy. No. She's looking at something. Nobody out there I can see, but she's staring at something, maybe the leaves in the trees, or she sees a squirrel or a bird. Yes. I can see Fuzzy sticking her paw out the window, you know, telling her people to go around. Oh, now she's washing. We will now take a washing break. Now she stopped washing.
Bye. Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
There she goes. She's going inside, but well, I'm not going to get into that either, so, remember, this is a family channel. Cats who drive drunk. Dr. Phil. or Judge Judy, you know. God. Buddy. Now she's washing it. I have flea stuff. I gotta put on Fluffy and her and little girl, so. And Mama Cat is scratching a lot, so is Kitten. And Tiny one. Gotta buy more flea stuff next week. Well, we've hit an hour now. How do you get fuzzy of real ID cards? Meow and meow, you know. Front view, side view, you know. Goes to the airport, holds up a real ID card to get on a plane. Orangey would refuse. He would say, I'm too busy hunting salmon. He had his salmon the night. He was very happy. For some reason, I'm not having my usual allergy attack. Oh, they have a new thing now in Europe. It's allergy drops. They put them under your tongue. I'll have to ask my doctor about that. I think I only go out and have the money to buy a real vacuum too. Then I can vacuum the floor and it won't be as messy. I'm working on it though. It took me about a half an hour to gather up all the laundry. It was piled up everywhere because I've had accidents with coffee and sodas and other things. So, but there's a lot of wash out there. Oh, they took the can to the recycling place and did not get what I thought they would get. They got $117. Kathy had $117. And I thought it was like at least $200, but she got $117. They may have been trying to probe you with that drop, you know. That sounds like a weird movie. Night Probers next on the Horror Channel. They had an evil urge to probe the innocent. Dun dun dun. I have dry eye now, and when I have cataract surgery, I can't use the allergy eye drop. They burn my eyes. Oh, the wind is picking up. There goes the yapping dog. It's more comfortable in this stupid plastic chair than it is to sit in my folding chair. I don't know why. There goes somebody walking up the street with a stroller. He's got a baseball. He's got one of those caps that looks like a golf cap on, but not a golf cap. Huddy, baby cat. You always gotta watch for some guy I hear try this thing on this little piece of pink paper. Just put that under your tongue too. That's LSD or LDS. The free speech movement at Berkeley. And watch out, he says he loves Italian. There's a kid riding on roller skates, a green sweater and blue jeans. She's walking down the corner. I had my own TV show. I'd be like Steve Allen. Have a segment where we just photograph people on the street. Oh, she's walking a little black dog. I think it's a dog, or it's a very big cat. I think it's a dog. So anyway, well, I think I'm going to go inside. So give me a moment. I'll put this stuff away. Head for the computer chair. It's getting a little too windy for me right now. I got to put this tray table away. Oh yeah, it's the wind is really starting to pick up. I won't be able to take it. Okay, now I can get up. That's always a problem when I'm sitting in any chair. It hurts like hell to get up. Oh, and my pants are falling down. Excuse me. All right, unplug this. Move the phone. Thing where the Allen wrench did not work. And now my nose is running. Put the tray table back. 1, 2, 3. So past the magic fuzzy. Oh, that's why she's sitting there. She can't get in. The brick moved. Sorry, Fuzz. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm going to set this stuff down so I can walk to the computer. And the anchor power brick in my pants is making, my shorts is making them fall down. That's right, computer. Okay, hold on. But this, next time you see this will be clean. Neither do I. Oh. Oh. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't know why that's falling on the floor a lot, but you think if I tighten it with an Allen wrench, it would stay tightened. Just a minute, I'm gonna go get the. Yeah, I'll possibly be here. It depends on how my body feels. What I want to do, my body wants to do two different things. And then when I get done, the cats will be upset at me if I don't clear off the bed. Okay. That's my fault. My toe got caught in the phone cord. Clonk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hold on. We are having, as they used to say in broadcasting, technical difficulties. Let's see now. What will I do? God. Well, this is starting to annoy me. Hold on. Oh, now the mouse is working. I don't get it. Now it's flashing. Okay. Oh. Okay, Carl. See you later. All right, we are now officially in the chair. I can actually see part of the floor of the kitchen now with the kitchen. The floor is a mess, though. I got work to do on that, too. So, all right, somebody else say something because I'm kind of running out of stuff to say. The fatigue didn't hit me until I got up out of that chair and came in here. Everybody's saying you're tired. Here's my little mouse pad. One of them. I got all these TV dinner trays to wash. The sink is full. I'll probably do load dishes tonight. Let's see what's in the shopping stuff. Oops. Hey, I caught it. Damn. What is this? Rite Aid. I don't go to Rite Aid. The robe is here to put that away. Clear off the bed. Alright, because there's no car. The nearest Rite Aid is way up on the hill where Lucky is. Okay, let's see what else we have here. City Furniture Gallery. $1. No thank you. Might have to evict the queen. Lazy Boy. 3-piece starting from $2,500. No thank you. I heard Lucky. Red cherries $1.99. Safeway had them for $5. Nathan's Beef Franks. Tri-tip roast. Mini watermelons. Except I got to walk about. I could take the other bus up there. Oh, Land O'Lakes butter, $2.50. Butter at Safeway was $6 a pound. Safeway red cherries now $2.77. Oh no, that was at Nob Hill Foods. Nut butter cherries were $5 a pound. I can't eat corn on the cob anymore, which makes me very sad. No, it's Pittsburgh with an H. We fought the federal government in 1820 and won in the Supreme Court to keep the H in the name Pittsburgh. Nobile Foods, $3 for asparagus. $3.97 for cherries. They were $5 when we went in there the other day. All right, here's Ashley Home Store. Lenardi's, which is over in very good meat there if you're ever in Lafayette. Walnut Creek, Lenardi's. Geico, we will not do Geico. They Mancini's Sleep World, let's see. A Beauty Rest medium firm starting at $3.50, but I don't want one with springs. I want something that's soft. My aching back. All steel mechanism rocker recliner, power rocker recliner, $700. And here's Outdoor Supply Hardware that took over from, it's Osh. They've renamed it or something. Sears sold it to, what is that thing? I can't think of the name, but they sold it and now they're back. So, an outdoor dining set. 7 chairs and a table, $1,300. Woo. Sheds for $1,000. Headquarters for coolers, drinkware, bags, and accessories. So you can find your Yeti there. And finally, Airport home appliances Memorial Day sale. Let's see. Refrigerator, freezer. A regular refrigerator like that one, $600. Side by side is $1,800. Ooh. No, Pittsburgh with an H. There are many cities named Pittsburgh, but only one with an H. There's a Pittsburgh, Brazil. So. Oh, man. I really got to work on that bed tonight. I don't think I'm going to take a shower. I'm just going to lie down. Pull something out of the freezer and have it to eat and go be sound asleep in about 30 seconds. There's a Brentwood above Kathy. There's Pittsburgh, Antioch, Brentwood. And then there's an Oakley and something is out there. And then there's a Brentwood in LA somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out who or what was a Brentwood, though. I normally do cat. I did the cat feeding early because I had to mail these. It was $23 to mail those 2 packages off today. That ain't cheap. I will sweep the kitchen floor on probably Saturday and then mop it. It's really dirty. Get all the stuff off the floor. Finally have the kitchen floor clean. Oh, I didn't know that. I wondered where Brentwood was. I remember them talking about Brentwood, and I have no idea. I've been to Westwood. I've been by the airport. I've been to downtown LA. I've been to the Silver Lake section. But I still don't know where Brentwood is. I've been to Boulevard and Wilshire and Santa Monica and out in the valley, Granada Hills, Venice, Upland, Pacoima, Pomona. Never been to Cucamonga. And now living on Track 12. Or LA, Bakersfield, and Cucamonga. And that's not the right direction, but I don't remember the thing from Jack Benny. Where they would all, or the Bugs Bunny cartoon that always bring up Cucamonga. Because Cucamonga is a funny word. I know it's in LA, but where in LA, I don't know. So it's like Holmby Hills, which is where the Playboy Mansion was.